Are we ready? Okay. Okay. Good evening and welcome to the Finance Committee meeting on July 13th. First, I'll take a quick roll call. Supervisor Syed, we have Councilperson Denise McGraw, we have Councilperson Bill McPartlin, Councilperson Delarada, and Town Attorney Paul Briggs. May I please have a motion to accept minutes from the June 8th Finance Committee meeting?
Motion to accept the minutes.
I will second.
Thank you. There are only few items on our Finance Committee meeting agenda. The first item for action is a resolution making certain budgetary modification. These are basically for the negotiated 2020 retro salary and associated benefits for the PBA salary increases to the tune of about $75,000 approximately. And we are going to make this payment shortly after the resolution passes. B is a resolution to certify the current base proportions to be used as class tax share, fair municipal and school district levies. And I'm going to ask our assessor, Eric, to speak about it briefly. Thanks, Eric.
Well, the base proportions are calculated in accordance with Article 19 of the New York State Real Property Tax Law. As we speak, the calculations are being reviewed by New York State, and when they're finalized, I will present them for the resolution. They're used in determining the homestead and non-homestead tax rates for the town of Niskayuna and the school district.
Okay. Any questions? Nope. Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Eric. Item number C is an authorization to pay the annual SIMS bill to the tune of $5,000. Laura is not here right now. It's basically their software that we pay annually.
Yes, I did speak with her about that. Apparently, it's a bill for the GIS mapping system,
Yes.
and that's maintained by Schenectady County.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you, John. Item number D is a status update on the banking RFP. Right now, we are in the process of doing a very comprehensive banking RFP that includes banking services, investment services, purchasing or procurement card, and the lockbox services. The RFP was sent on June 22nd to about 12 banks, and it's also on our town website. Responses are due back by the 19th, which is next week, And then there's a committee made up of supervisor and Denise McGraw and myself. We are going to make the recommendations to the town board in the August Finance Committee meeting to be adopted at the August town board meeting. Currently, we started doing it to get some savings and better services, because currently our yield or our interest rates are between 0.03% and 0.005%. So as you can see that we are really not getting any returns on our investments. Item number E and actually H are related together, so I will talk about them quickly. Right now we are asking for a resolution authorizing the supervisor to sign a contract with Trian Bank for the continued auditing of our utility bills. Trian Banks is a company that performs audits on both the utility and the telecommunication bills. We pay them only if the town gets savings. I believe the town has hired them back maybe in 2016 and 2017, and the town recouped about $166,000 in recovery fee and reductions. We negotiated with them, and we have managed to bring down their fee by 7%. So basically, this is a resolution to keep doing that. Item number F is actually we are requesting an amendment to resolution number 2021-155, where we were asking to appoint a part-time clerk to the police department. It was my misunderstanding that a part-time, so it's going to be a separate part-time position with the police department in the sense that we have to pay that stipend of $350 per week to the clerk to make it, to make this, make sure that the payment is being equitable and fair. This is only a short-time fix. We are waiting for the court system to fill that position. So then this part-time clerk will become a full-time executive secretary one in the police department. So it's just a matter of time. G is a discussion regarding a prelim mid-year forecast. The main news at this point is that we are forecasting about 50% of the ARPA expected funds to the tune of $1.1 million. So ARPA stands for the American Rescue Plan Act, Coronavirus Local Fiscal Recovery Fund. We filed for it last week. The town is expecting to get about $2.84 million. We are going to get 50% this year, 1.1 million, and the other 50% will be received in 2022, and we are going to budget that. So that's going to be the funding that we are expecting to receive this year is going to be very helpful. Any questions about that? Okay. Must be doing a good job, no questions. We have nothing referred from public safety.
I'm sorry, I have an item to add for general government.
Okay.
We need to call for a public hearing to amend the ethics law to have the town board appoint alternates so that we can have enough members to fill the board in the event of any illness or disability or conflict. So we need to call for a public hearing.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you. The next item is referred from Public Works. I'm going to ask Max Shadow to talk about a resolution increasing the hourly rate for his recycling helper.
Yeah, this is a resolution that was mistakenly left off of Public Works.
Yeah.
The current attendant down there has taken the responsibilities of the past senior attendant. So we just want to make sure that he's compensated equally. So it would be an increase in pay. He would be paid the same as the last guy that left us about a month ago. That's all I have.
Thank you, Matt. We have nothing referred from transportation, community programs, or economic development. Our next finance committee meeting is going to be on August 10th. Excuse me? Yes. I did not forget about you. Okay. I was sick that day. Okay. So we are going to add from the floor a resolution for the ammo purchase. And thank you, Mike.
This is just our yearly ammo purchase, which is it's all budgeted for. This is for duty ammo, range ammo, and simunitions, which is the reality-based training we've been talking about for a couple of years. It's the ammunition for that. Total was, I think, 4,800, right around there. So it's just the approval to actually make that purchase.
Has there been any shortage in ammo or uptick in prices? I've been hearing rumors about that. I
The
don't-
prices, because we buy off state contract, I think are pretty comparable where they've been. Where the shortage is, it's taking forever to get. So we'll see that. But we also are trying, we had space in the budget this year, so we're trying to buy a little more this time. So in case this continues. So we're trying to plan for it the best we can. We've been through this before with the wars forever to get ammo. So
Thank you, Mike. I was sick that day. Thank you. Okay. May I have a motion to adjourn?
I have just a couple items on behalf of Laura from the Economic Development. We are going to have a resolution appointing individuals to certain town committees at the next meeting. Fortunately, we've gotten a lot of names, so we should be able to fill the CAC and Complete Streets, as well as the Zoning Board, but still need people for the Climate Smarts Community Task Force and the Architectural Review Board. And I believe that the requirement is no longer needed to be an architect for the Architectural Review Board. Is that safe?
Talking about it, but I
Okay.
don't know if they've actually done
All right.
that yet, so
Okay, thank you.
I think they have.
they have.
They-
Okay.
We talked about the planning board and they talked about it. You don't
You would have
need,
been with the, you know, with the
Yeah.
planning board, so you'd know that.
you don't need to be an architect, but you have to know what a gable is and other things that I didn't know what were. Right.
You knew what a gable was.
Well, I'm picking one that I, you know.
There'll be a resolution regarding a special use permit for a telecommunication tower at One Research Circle. All right, I will finish this up at the next meeting.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Anybody else wants to add any item? Okay. Thank you. Now, may I please have a motion to adjourn?
So I'm going to ask that someone, no, I'm going to ask that someone make a motion to go into executive session pursuant to Public Officers Law, Section 105F, to discuss matters leading to the appointment, employment, promotion, demotion, discipline, suspension, dismissal, or removal of a particular person or a corporation. Somebody needs to make that motion.
I will make the motion pursuant to Public Officers Law, Section 105, subsection F, to discuss matters leading to the appointment, employment, promotion, demotion, discipline, suspension, dismissal, or removal of particular person. Do I have a second on that motion?
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we're going to enter into executive session. At the conclusion of executive session, we will take up no further business for the finance agenda or for the finance committee meeting. At the conclusion, we will roll into our agenda meeting, which is at 7 p.m. Thank you.